just about ready to go. And starting this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
To the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hernandez drop step going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Devers now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. That's too low. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Abraham
Man
Toro.
at first, Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there. Toro measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. Devers off of first with 2 away.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
2-2 now. Up the middle. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that drops in for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside with the breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses.
Inside.
Now 2-2. That's down and in.
That ball's foul.
Outside corner, got him looking. Elly De La Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the corner. Yeah, the count 1-2. Abrams on the move. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Freddie Freeman. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. And he grounds one to the right side. Toro takes it himself, and the Dodgers are set down. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here is Adrian Del Castillo. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The count.
And that one fouled off. Line drive. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Elliot Ramos now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. No outs. Runner on second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
1-0.
That one hit to right. Betts settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now C.J. Abrams. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Off the plate inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Sal Frelick. And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie Betts will get us started. Warren back to work. Hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. Back here in L.A., now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That one to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Abraham Toro. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball.
Inside ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Late on that fastball.
We got a full count. 3-2.
And it gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. Makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch.
Nope,
so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And it is
Inside,
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's off the inside corner. Now 3-1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Sliced hard but foul. Tied up here in the early going. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 balls.
Pitch
1
out,
strike.
but no action. That one ripped but foul. De La Cruz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missing inside. Elly on his way to second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
He was all
Now
over that one.
right
Handled
fielder,
that down and
Monty.
in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
4 runs already in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Teoscar
Now
Hernandez.
back, left fielder,
0 for 1 so far.
Hernandez.
Duran makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the year. And we're back. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swings through that.
You know, these Red Sox
0-1
do a
count.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's
Inside
off the plate.
just missed. Ramos checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Nick Kurtz. Flied to right his first time. Check swing called strike. Kurtz, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Out to center. Outman makes the grab, 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now here is Sal Frelick. And
That's
ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that
That's a
misses. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, De La Cruz. They get the force. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these
0-1.
Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And there's one down. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
That's inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. That's a base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ramos makes the grab, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Betts raging back towards the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 away down. And here is Devers, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. And Devers hits that one. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike. Frelick has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. Hole for 2 in this
now
one.
Pitching for Boston, number 76, Zach Kelly.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way.
There goes Ellie. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
That ball's foul.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there, got him. Third out, and that ends. Back here in L.A., and here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now pitching
Tanner
for the
Scott
Dodgers,
into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Squirts away a little bit.
0-2 is the count.
And the runner holds. Inside.
Ball
And the
1.
count is 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
the left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. First pitch swinging.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Toro at third with 2 away. And a count 1-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch is downstairs. And it's fouled away. One, two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Frelick running hard to get it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Throw over to Toro. That ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
And that drops in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1 and 2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. De La Cruz snags it on the run. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
1-1.
Next one in the dirt. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's towards center. Outman in position. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Number 83, Brennan Bernardino.
So now a pinch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ohtani in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And up next for Los Angeles, Elly De La Cruz. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. Ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Oh, look at the stop. In the dirt, he picks it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Devers at the plate. Now that's smacked to right center. He's got it. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez ranging after it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in. Mookie Betts.
Now pitching for Boston, number 76, Spencer Viven.
And
Ball
Mookie
one.
takes.
1-0.
Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Rhys Hines.
Number 77.
The 1-0.
Rhys.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
Hines
strikes.
leads off first with 1 away. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That's off the mark. 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And there's a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Grounds one to short. Moore zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. Back here in L.A., leading off, Elliot Ramos. Vesia back to work. Sneaks through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Nick Kurt. Up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Here comes the throw. They get the force for out number 1. Here's Dylan Moore. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's inside. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Red Sox down to their final out. And next for the Red Sox, Sal Frelick. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now here is Jarren Duran. And downstairs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Yamamoto with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel